Tell me about your book.
So it's the 5 choices, the path to extraordinary productivity. 3 of us, myself, Adam, Merrill, Lena, Renee, all key people at Franklin Covey, have taken Stephen's timeless principles of time management, productivity, effectiveness over the years, and came to the 21st century with our next iteration around time management and productivity. So the key, here's what we said a few years ago. We said there's a paradox, and you mentioned this before, Fran. We said it is both easier and harder than ever to achieve extraordinary productivity. You know why it's easier?
Why?
Technology. Know why it's harder?
Tell me.
Technology. Because it's a wonderful time to be alive around the technology, and you build a business, and you can do amazing things. It's harder because the technology has created this unstoppable flow of information and demands and stuff like that. And we really tore into that, and we identified 3 key problems that really make up time management today, productivity. Yep. One is we're overwhelmed with the amount of decisions that are coming our way. Every email is a decision. Number 2, our attention is under unprecedented attack with all the dings and the pings. And we're worn out, an energy crisis. And so the 5 choices is the process by which we master the skills of decision, attention, and energy management.
Kory, you and your 2 co-authors have written this book, The 5 Choices, The Path to Extraordinary Productivity. Can you take us through step by step those 5 choices in a reasonable time frame, like hours?
Yes, I can, actually.
Good.
So the 5 choices is the process by which we really master the skills of decision, attention, and energy management. That's the core skill sets. So we start at the beginning with choice 1, act on the important, don't react to the urgent. Those are the skills of discernment. You need a process by which we say you pause, clarify, decide. When something is incoming, whether it's an email or a boss or anybody coming in, pause, clarify the situation. Is it important for me to do right now? Is it necessary for me to stop what I'm doing and do it right now? Is it a complete distraction that I'm just getting attracted to? Is it a total waste of time, or is it something that I should be planning? You make that decision, pause, clarify it, decide what to do to get the finest return on the moment that you can. And so I'm in my executive function, pause, clarify, decide to get the best return on the moment. That's act on the important, don't react to the urgent all of the time, because we mindlessly do that. Choice 2, go for extraordinary, don't settle for ordinary, is the second part of decision management skills, because you have to find the anchors of important. And what we say is you should think about all your roles in your life right now. Could be 10 or 15. Too much. Can't be extraordinary at all of them. 4, 5, 6 are the most important roles in your life right now, because your values are in them. I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a practice leader, I'm a dog mother, whatever they are that I really do need to be extraordinary at. And extraordinary doesn't mean solving world peace. Feeling like I'm making the right contribution at the end of the day. Identify those few roles, write them down, look at them, and evaluate how you think you're doing in them. And you're going to be doing good in some, not good in others. Don't get stuck on that, but just get in touch with it. We call it labeling and reappraising. It really makes a difference, because you sort of know this stuff. Get it in front of you, and then create visions of success in those roles. As a practice leader, this is who I am. As a mother, this is who I am. And what happens is with those few, I can only handle 4, those role statements, every time I'm discerning, pause, clarify, decide, I am deciding based on what's important in those roles. Okay, choice 3, schedule the big rocks, don't sort gravel. If you're going to identify important and build a culture of productivity at work and in your family, I need to make sure I'm keeping the 30-10 promise. 30 minutes before the week starts, before all the gravel, all that stuff starts hitting me, sit down, take those 30 minutes and identify the most important things that need to be done in your roles the following week, and get them in your calendar before Monday morning, if that's when your week starts. Get them in your calendar, get them in a time slot.
Make sure you deal with them, make sure you address them and get them done.
Research shows that by doing that alone,
Yep.
you will increase the probabilities of getting those things done by 200 to 300%. 10 minutes at the end of the day to make sure you've got it, because stuff's going to come at you. This is real world. That end of the day, mark things complete, move things, whatever, but keep that calendar structured and going.
In other words, no procrastination on that. Right.
Procrastination is a drug. Procrastination is we do that because we get an adrenaline buzz. You will never do your best work if you procrastinate. Change that behavior.
Or it's, I don't have time. You make time.
You make time, and another terrible thing to this is people will say, I do my best work under pressure. That's another way to create crisis.
Yep.
You don't. You can rewire your brain. You'll do fabulous work if you do more of the planning that we suggest.
Yes.
Choice 4, rule your technology, don't let it rule you.
Okay.
Get in touch with your technology addictions, because you don't realize how much time is going by when you're on your smartphone or you're going down links in Google, because under the guise of learning, which is great, but is it the most important thing you can do for the return on the moment right now? And set up your systems, and this is in the book, your gadgets and stuff, you can turn them all into a productivity engine. Really amazing. Detox your applications, if you have hundreds of them, get them off your phones, and just choose the few that really go to important. Choice 5, fuel your fire, don't burn out. I have been saying that your brain is the #1 tool to make high value decisions, to be able to go to sleep at night feeling accomplished. 5 energy drivers to get lots of oxygen and the right nutrients to your brain. Move, eat, sleep, relax, and connect. Pick one of those and do a really good job, because the research around like not moving during the day is moving, sitting is the new smoking. Not sleeping, you will test out intoxicated after a few days. You can't cognitively perform.
No,
pick a driver, make sure your brain's healthy so you can make high value decisions and stay focused in this age of unprecedented distraction.
That's good stuff.
Yes.
That all makes sense. But as we close this segment up, technology, technology, technology. But to me, the little companies, the sole proprietorships, or the Seattle Seahawks, it's about the culture. And the culture is not about the technology, the culture is about the people. What say you?
It is not about the technology, and our CEO, Bob Whitman, is so strong, so clear on this with us. It is about a winning culture, and for us around, my mission with my work is to help everybody at work and home go to sleep at night feeling accomplished at the end of the day. The real key to that is that they have the mechanisms in place at any level in the organization to be able to make the highest value decisions in the course of a day. With everything that's coming at them, that they're able to find those few most important things to consciously make the decision to get done, even in the midst of a ton of distractions. If everybody's doing that, you will have a culture of importance and a culture of productivity.
And underneath all that, I believe it's about having respect for all people. Your boss, your partner, or your newest associate or employee.
It has to be respect.
Total.
And total understanding of what's important and what's not. Real open dialogue to really get through the day in a great way.
If you can build a culture that's more important than planning or anything else, a culture of respect and corroboration and sharing and taking care of one another and bringing our thinking together without fear of rejection or being yelled at.
Or retribution.
You've got a real chance to make your business work. Thank you so much, Kory. This has been really good.
Thank you, friend.